a lot of my anxiety went away when I stopped trying to put the river in a bucket, meaning a river is a flowing process. If you put it in a bucket, now you just have a bucket of still water. It's no longer a river. It's hard to capture a river because the attempt to capture it changes its nature. Well, when I was trying to put myself into a hyper consistent schedule or a expectation that regardless of the time of day or the time of night or the season of the year, that I should just be like the same person with the same amount of output and the same amount of expression and creative energy, it just didn't really make sense, because what a human being is like a river, a natural flowing process. We have our seasons, we have our ups and downs, and there is a continual fluctuation of expression and energy. So if you try to box yourself in to one thing, like I'm always going to be productive, or I'm always going to be nice, or I'm always going to be interesting, or I'm always going to be energized, or whatever, then it's like when the time comes to be unproductive or a little rude or a little bit tired or uninterested in things, then you see it as like a mistake, or this shouldn't be happening. So basically, the idea here is that as you are letting go of these constraints upon who you should be, and you start to acknowledge more the cycles and the phases and the flows of natural expression, there's less self-judgment, there's less pressure, there's less sort of mental overlay of what should be happening, and you're just sort of letting the natural moment flow as it's supposed to. You're literally more in tune with nature, you're more in tune with your body, you're more in tune with the flow of the environment around you, and there's less neurotic control about how things should be or how I should be. All the control or the attempts to box things in, it's unnatural at the end of the day. It's just unnatural, and it causes anxiety and stress and pressure. So I hope that perspective helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I try to answer all the questions that I get.